Yes, I am Coach Horn, and this is Coach Groves. Welcome to part 2 of the Student Handbook. Today, we will be talking about 3 different topics, and our first one is
corporal punishment.
Yes.
If you don't know what that is, that was a hint. Seriously, these things are serious, guys. We're going to have a little bit of fun with it. Keep it light, like we always do. The HG show. But corporal punishment, guys, we're gonna read a little bit to you, and then we're gonna just go off on it. So here we go. In order to establish and maintain an educational climate conducive to learning, the board permits reasonable corporal punishment of students in the schools. What does that mean, Coach?
How's that hair feel, buddy? You're really enjoying that hair. That's just weird. That forearm is tough. Yes, that means that we are going to get an environment that's suited for learning by using corporal punishment. Now, corporal punishment is, what do you think? What do you think? It's actual spankings. That's what it is. Paddlings. Yep. Get the electric paddle with the holes in it. Boom! Let's see what happens. Let's see. What else is on here?
Well, it says that parents may consult with their child's principal, that's Dr. Carter, for corporal punishment to be used instead of in-school suspension or ISS. So your parents have the right to contact Dr. Carter and say, instead of ISS, can they have a paddling instead? And Dr. Carter may say yes. It's his decision. So you can receive a paddling here at school, guys.
That's right.
Coach, you want to take detention?
All right. You probably have a lot of questions about that. We won't be paddling you.
No.
Coach Horn's not going to do any paddling. Coach Grove's not going to do no paddling. No. If it happens, it'll happen over there with all the big dogs up there. Mr. Carter, Dr. Carter. So if you have any questions about that, throw that at him. I know there's a lot of ifs, ands, and buts and all that. Let's move on.
We really don't have the answers to those because the board policy just says that you can be paddled.
There you go. So. All right. But something that can happen from us is detention. Let's look at what the handbook says about detention. Here it is, word for word. The principal and designee has the authority to assign students to detention on campus before or after the regular school day for a specified period of time, not to exceed 45 minutes. That's right. As a disciplinary action. Students will be given a 1-day notice of their detention or hall assignment. The parents or guardians are responsible for providing transportation in these cases. Work or lack of transportation will not excuse a student from detention.
So true or false, you can receive detention at Athens Middle School.
And the answer would be... That's right. True. Very good. Good job.
All right. So, guys, so far we've covered corporal punishment and detention. The third and the last one that we're going to do today is the...
What you care about the most?
I got patches in my jeans. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, it is. We're going to find out how short that skirt can be, how many holes you can have in your pants. All right, let's see what it's all about. All right, dress code.
Dress code.
You want number 1?
Shoes must be worn in school for student safety. Bare feet, Heelys. Is that Heelys?
Heelys. I don't know what Heely is.
House shoes, boots with chains, steel toes, or other metal reinforcement decorations are prohibited. You may not wear those.
No chains? I've never had a chain on my... No chains?
Number 2.
Man. Number 2, no head attire. No, that doesn't mean your head's not allowed to get tired. It means you're not allowed to have something on your head. So
does that include the gym?
Yes. Yes, that means everywhere. Where you are not allowed to have head attire. You're allowed to have hats, anything on your head. And let's be more specific. So here's your examples that are listed. No hats, no sweatbands, no visors, no hairnets. Wear a head net. That'd be hilarious. No hair rollers. Coach Horn will not be wearing hair rollers. Coach Groves might have some, but I won't. No scarves. No toboggans. No bandanas. No sunglasses. Do-rags. I'm going to back up. What was before do-rags? Sunglasses. No sunglasses on your head. A lot of you ladies and some of you men like to use that as something that ornates you or as a decoration It is not allowed. You are not a Christmas tree.
It is
That's
not
right.
allowed.
All right. This includes the gym area. That's right. I'll go ahead and let me throw this out there. It's not in the handbook, but I bet there might be some like little religious situations that may change some of that. Yeah. So just take note of that.
That'll change.
That's right. Here we go. Number 3.
All right. Number 3, students are not to have the following: hair sprayed or dyed in unnatural colors, such as blue, purple, pink, green, yellow, and any other colors. You may not have spiked hair, mohawks, or designs and writings cut into your hair or eyebrows if it is gang related. You cannot do those things. So that's pretty self-explanatory. You got to get your hair the natural color, and you can't have, all that stuff.
Now, I've already heard some grumbling about this one a little bit like that. It's one of those things you sometimes have to follow, and even though you don't want to. You may not understand. You don't know why. But it's probably all about distraction. That's probably what it is. Let's go on to number 4. Number 4 says this.
The girls are coming back to class now, so we got to speed this up.
All right. All students, are required to wear their hair in such a manner that it is not considered unkept, unclean, or impairing to vision. No attire with written or printed references to any type of alcoholic beverages, illegal substances, lewd, vulgar, indecent, or sexually suggestive subjects may be worn. You knew all that. You're smart.
Students are not to wear clothing that reveals the body in any inappropriate manner, and this includes: it can't be backless. You can't wear a one-shoulder strap shirt. You can't have blouses that are above the belt line. Nothing low cut. No halter tops. Belts must be worn to prevent sagging pants. No sagging. No muscle shirts. No athletic jerseys. No blouses with open backs. All tops must have 2-inch minimum with shoulder straps.
That's right. Garments that exceed to within 3 inches of the top of the knee will not be allowed. All clothing should be neat, clean, and good repair. All pants must have pockets. That one's a weird one, but that's what it says.
Yep.
The intent of the phrase in good repair is to prohibit clothing that has holes or tears above the knee. The hemline for skirts may not be 3 inches above the knee. When tights, leggings, or leotards are worn, the garment worn over them must meet students' fingertips. And you got some short arms, this ain't going to count.
I can do this in 2 words. Number 7, no pajamas. Number 8.
There you go. No body piercings other than the ears will be permitted. Tattoos that are vulgar, you can't have them obscene. You know what's going on. Number?
Excessive large, really, really big clothes that are way bigger than for you, or excessive tight clothes are not allowed.
No chains, spikes, or spikes jewelry, or belts with spikes. And you got it. Next one, Coach.
Clothing must be worn as the manufacturer intended. You can't wear blue jeans backwards.
All right, school officials, this is a big one right here, will determine the appropriateness of attire. That means you may not think it's something you can't wear, but they get to decide.
Any clothing that disrupts the teaching and learning process in this school is a no-no.
There you go. And lastly, violation of the dress code. Policy shall be documented and result in disciplinary action in many different ways. It depends on what's happened to you. There are first offenses. There are second offenses. There are third offenses, fourth offenses. First time, it won't be as hard as the second time. The third time, you're in ISS. Fourth time, it's going to be bigger than that. All right, guys, there's the dress code. Got any questions, comments, or rude remarks? Here you are. Time to ask questions. See you on part 3 tomorrow.